Turning now to the war in Israel, some humanitarian aid will start being allowed into Gaza after a request from President Biden.
He was in Israel today meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other leaders. This is outrage against the war continues right here at home.
All right, we have team coverage on this developing story tonight. Arthur Chan live in Midtown, where a pro-Palestinian demonstration just wrapped up. But first, we go to Linda Schmidt with the latest from the Middle East. Linda.
Yeah, hi there, Steve and Natasha. Well, first of all, the president's visit to Israel is the first for a U.S. president during a time of war in Israel. President Biden arriving in Israel, pledging America's full support as Israeli forces gear up for the next phase of this war.
I come to Israel with a single message. You're not alone. You are not alone.
The president meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his war cabinet to learn more about their plan and convincing Netanyahu to allow humanitarian aid into Gaza for civilians. Israel had cut off the flow of food, water, and fuel after Hamas massacred nearly 1,400 people in a surprise terror attack.
Israel will do everything it can to keep civilians out of harm's way. We have asked them and will continue to ask them to move to safer areas.
President Biden also expressing his concern for the suffering of civilians in Gaza and offering support.
Today, I'm also announcing $100 million in new U.S. funding for humanitarian assistance in both Gaza and the West Bank.
The president's visit coming after a rocket hit a hospital in Gaza, killing hundreds. Hamas quickly blamed the Israeli military, but Israel says the blast was the work of Islamic Jihad, another militant group in Gaza that misfired the rocket. President Biden saying it appears Israel did not launch the strike.
Based on what I've seen, it appears as though it was done by the other team, not you.
The hospital blast prompting protests today in Jordan, Egypt, and Japan, blaming Israel and the U.S. In Iran, protesters chanting war criminal. And in Beirut, Lebanon, security forces deployed tear gas and used water cannons on protesters in front of the U.S. Embassy. During his visit, President Biden also stressed the U.S. is working with its partners to secure the release of hostages being held captive by Hamas.
For me, as the American president, there's no higher priority than the release and safe return of all these hostages.
And while in Israel, the president also met with families who lost loved ones in the Hamas attacks, and he met with others who survived the attacks. Steve and Natasha, back over to you.